this video is about Takata's 22 master students who I've studied or trained with. I was so interested in them and what they learned from Mrs. Takata because I think having that wide lens of the different teachings she gave could only broaden our understanding of the system of Reiki and what Reiki is. So I found out just a few weeks ago that one of her master students, Patricia Bowling, she was Patricia Bowling. She got married to James Ewing, so she changed her name. So Patricia Ewing, and I couldn't find her for 20 something years. I just celebrated my 29th Reiki anniversary a few days ago on October 28th, 2025. And for most of that time, I've been looking for her, and I couldn't find her. And she's the youngest of the Takata master students, was my understanding. So I figured she was probably still around. And she was interesting because she stopped teaching Reiki in the early mid 1980s. And I've always been curious as to why. Um, why she stopped teaching. Was it Reiki politics? Did maybe a spiritual or religious viewpoint change her mind about teaching? I wasn't sure. So I eventually was able to find a book written by her husband. And I was told that he and her were really involved in meditations and like deep stuff and spiritual work and healings and stuff. And that's what this book is about. So anyway, Patricia has passed. She has made her transition, which really surprised me because, like I said, she was the youngest in my understanding of the Takata Masters. So she was born in 1952. I have the exact dates here, but we don't need them for the video. And she passed in 2014. She was actually 61 years old. I don't know how. I'm trying to get some more information about that. And I couldn't find her because she changed her name. She took on a spiritual name, as did her husband. And that name she changed it to was Crystal Lotus Angels. Crystal Lotus Angels. It's like amazing. And then nowhere I couldn't find her. Her husband also changed his name completely. Um, I have that information somewhere in my files here. Um, I want to say it's Kylan, Kilin, but it looks like Killen. And his middle name became Blue, and his last name was Angels. So I'm going to assume it's Kylan Blue Angels and not Killing Blue Angels because that would be kind of weird. So yeah, so I couldn't find them, but they both, and her husband James had actually was was involved or was trying to get involved with the Reiki Alliance just as a not as a teacher or anything because I don't know if he ever did any Reiki training, but as a consultant because he had a business where he would get groups of people together and discuss their goals and values and things like that. And I have letters written from him to the Reiki Alliance back and forth, him and Phyllis Formodo, and discussing the opportunities or what he could bring to help the Alliance in the very early 1980s kind of get a well-formed idea of what it is they want to do. So that's a lot of information. I got to get going because I have a lot of stuff to do. I have other videos to make, which are going to be slow sometimes coming because I'm so focused right now on Volume 2 and some other Reiki related projects. Until next time.